Hello, I'm Abby, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, 1 Minute Off. Like I said in my last video about Avril Lavigne's new song, I'm going to be trying to make, a few more of these little short form videos so I can get more content out there every week for you. Also, you should go watch that video if you missed it. Look at me. No, look who's going to join. Hey, Toto. You want to say hi? Okay. Let me do the video. I'm still working on a follow-up to my Hazel Drew video, which you should also go see if you didn't watch it. That's going to be on a murder from 1889 in Greenwich, New York. I'll figure it out. But you see, I need to do a little more research, and I need to focus on that, as it's like a serious and kind of really mysterious case. So look forward to that. But today, we're going to do a fun little dip into something called malicious compliance. If you type this phrase into Google, it will bring you to a surprisingly short Wikipedia article with the definition as follows. Malicious compliance is the behavior of strictly following the orders of a superior, despite knowing that compliance with the orders will have an unintended or negative result. The term usually implies following an order in such a way that ignores or otherwise undermines the order's intent, but follows it to the letter. The example that Wikipedia gives so graciously on their site is software engineers and how they will, sometimes report basically every little single minor issue with a program, since they're based on the number of errors found, even if those errors are of no actual consequence. There are a few other and arguably interesting and funny examples of this from our very own internet, such as this very funny, very amusing photo here. And even more serious situations, such as the time Sweden stopped classifying being gay as a disease because so many gay activists began a campaign of calling in sick to work, or as a manner of speaking, calling in gay to work. But, why am I explaining this? Why am I giving you these examples and such? Why am I talking about malicious compliance? Well, today I wanted to make a video about a very specific situation of this that is it's a few years old, but it's just so whimsical to me, and I just hope you find it whimsical as well. This story begins back in 2019 when Nana, who is an artist on Twitter, whose account is gone, I guess, as of now, tweeted out something of an experiment. This was to test the theory as to whether Twitter bots were actively searching for tweets that were responses to said artwork saying things like, oh, I'd love to buy this on a shirt, or I want to see this on a shirt. Those bots then scraping those quoted images and going to sell those images on third-party seller websites, with t-shirts on those websites, completely without the artist's permission or knowledge. A tweet from painter Rob Schaumburger further relayed this information, and the theory was actually proven. These bots would essentially look at tweets saying they wanted clothing with this design on them, copy that design illegally without the artist's knowledge, and then sell it back on Twitter through another completely unrelated website. And a few hours later, that's exactly what happened to this tweet from Nana. A bot replied to her tweet with the t-shirt and design available on Motifi, which is one of the most infamous print-on-demand websites out there. This website essentially acts as a storefront with listings of product that are in real life non-existent until actually a purchase is made. These third-party printers handle the manufacturing and shipping, and basically there's no real inventory until there's an actual demand and money paid for it. Obviously, this is bad, very bad, for reasons I don't even need to get into here. These bots are, the very reason we all get super weird Twitter and Instagram ads for products with weird phrases on them. What's worse is that these websites often integrate with sellers like eBay and Amazon, so it's really easy to kind of get fooled when it comes to this stuff. This is where the story starts to get interesting. After other users, found out this theory was proven, knowing Disney's notorious reputation for copyright takedowns, another Twitter user, Nirabon, posted an image with a quite derogatory photo of Mickey Mouse. Eventually, people kept doing that, kept posting copyright Disney images with the words this is not a parody on them, much like this Darkwing Duck photo. And within hours of people, in on the joke, replying and say they'd buy a t-shirt with that image, there it was on Motifi. More users followed, and eventually, this tweet says it better than I ever could. Disney retaliated. But the story is still not over there. This, humble little t-shirt bot, which is definitely degrading for artistic production and consumption online, has successfully battled with one of the most notorious, topics, marketplaces, things on the internet.
NFTs.
The whole thing about NFTs, as I'm sure you know all too well, is that they're supposedly unique, they're supposedly one of a kind, scarcity in production, blah, 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 blah. People want and people pay way, too much money for them because they're supposed to be unique. And, you're supposed to have this one thing that no one else can have. So you, I don't know, I guess pay $200K for it. However, in the most whimsically, maliciously compliant way, Twitter users took to tweets with NFTs like this lazy lion image and, you guessed it, replied to them saying, I want to buy this on a t-shirt. And it worked. It is this, incredible example of malicious compliance in the modern age of online social media being used for good. And I honestly just want to make a video and share this little story with y'all. It's the little things, isn't it? I mean, just the fact that people, the good citizens of the world, can cause at least a little bit of ruckus between these two awful profit-driven companies who don't care about artistic license and copyright. Some may say it's a small win at the end of the day. The more serious lesson that can be taken from all of this is that if you really do genuinely enjoy an artist's work and you want to see them, thrive, well, never ever say that publicly on Twitter. Or, I guess to put it in a better way, don't make it public that you would spend money to see merchandise with that design on it. If it's this third party, completely unrelated to the actual artist, Twitter or verified source, support artists through their directly verified sources, which, oh no, it might be getting harder and harder nowadays. All jokes aside, if you're on Twitter, if you're on any online social platform, definitely watch out for this kind of stuff because it's out there, especially if you're any type of creator yourself. These Twitter t-shirt bots are out there, capitalism.
Late stage capitalism,
I mean, as long as we have small little victories like this one, maybe we'll survive for, another 10 years or so. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to share with you today. I know there's a lot of, stuff to say about Twitter and NFTs, but cryptocurrency and all that. But I mean, cryptocurrency, all that stuff is crashing anyways. So I mean, what's the point of making a video on it? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Would you buy this to spite the largest media conglomerate company on earth? What have you found is the best way to actually genuinely really support your favorite artists online? Would you like to see me cover more arguably dumb and weird Twitter stuff like this? Leave it below in the comments if you feel inclined to do so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I've been Abby. I'm still Abby. And this is still 1 minute off. And I'm gonna go play some electric guitar for a little bit. Bye.